besties, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys have had a great week, a great reading week. I guess without further ado, let me explain what we're doing today. So I have never dabbled in manga before. I think the only manga I've ever read was volume 1 of Death Note, like years ago. But my boyfriend exclusively reads manga, and I thought I would make a video of me kind of reading it for the first time because I've never read it before. What kind of started my interest in manga specifically is that we were at Barnes & Noble a few weeks ago, and as we were leaving, he saw this manga out of the corner of his eye, and we both were infatuated, like from the get-go, because the art on this, the title of this, caught our attention immediately. I immediately wanted to read it, having never had any interest in manga before, just from this title and the artwork alone. He ended up like reading it almost immediately, and then he went out of his way to go get the second one. The third one comes out pretty soon, and then the fourth one comes out near his birthday next year. So there's only 2 in the series right now. So I figured I would start this video off by reading the first 2 in the series, but then I was like, I can't only read 2 manga in the video, so we were scoping out his bookshelves and we picked another one for me to read that sounds really exciting, and the artwork, again, beautiful. I'm going to talk about them, and before I start off, I'm absolutely terrified to my core of pronouncing these names wrong, so I'm just going to say the titles and I'll put the author like right here somewhere. So the first one is Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. This is the one we saw at Barnes & Noble that the title caught our eye immediately, and so did the artwork. And he ended up loving this, so I'm really excited, and he has been like begging me to read this, so I'm like, let's see. Let me read the synopsis for you. An overworked salaryman and a mischievous cashier form an unexpected bond when they light up together. This is adorable. At age 45, office worker Sasaki has had enough of the corporate grind. His only solace is smoking. And the friendly smile of supermarket cashier Yamada. When Sasaki can't find Yamada after a particularly trying day, a striking woman invites him to smoke with her. The despondent man thinks he's made a new smoking buddy in the cool, teasing Tayama, but Sasaki doesn't realize he already knows her. Gasp. Now, I'm not going to read the back of the second one, just because I don't know if it's going to spoil anything from the first one. This is the cover of the second one, though. Are they not, like, so beautiful? This is incredible. The second one is also absolutely stunning, and that is 5 centimeters per second. This artwork. And then the back as well. Based on the award-winning film. Remember a time before cell phones could be found in every pocket, or when even accessing the World Wide Web was something only readily available in a library? Back then, letters still filled up post boxes and moments that felt so much more precious when captured on Polaroid film. Now life seems to move at the speed of light. Our memories are captured and shared with the world on social media platforms, and love, which is already capricious? I have no brain cells. Can feel like it is moving at a terminal velocity. This sounds really like gorgeous, actually. I'm really excited. Anyways, I am gonna get some coffee and I am going to read outside. It is like 90 degrees outside. I was gonna go to the park, but I was like, I don't want to waste gas if I'm only going to be outside for like 5 minutes and then feel like death. But I want to get outside somewhat. So I think I'm going to go sit on my front porch and read a little bit out there and see if I can get through at least one before I have to come back inside. But I really want to like get some fresh air. I will come back to you when I'm done with volume 1. I was about to show you volume 2. Volume 1. Hello, I am outside. I'm sweating already. How classy is it to be drinking coffee out of a red Solo cup? Okay, you guys, I was out there for a solid maybe 20 minutes. So like 10 to 15 more minutes and I thought I'd be outside. Hi, Penny. So I'm gonna sit in the living room and read. I finished. This was so good. Let's go. I'll see you on the flip side. There's office cats at the office that this man works at, and the girl that he sees at the supermarket every day was like, animals just like you. And then in the meantime,
so way too cool to do this.
you always have the best reactions. I'll let you in on a secret. What is it? Word is this spot is haunted. Haunted like by a ghost? Yup. That sucks. There's that dog. The cutest thing I ever did see. Coming at you a few days later to let you know that I did indeed finish Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And can I just say, I really enjoyed this. I really did. This basically follows our main character, Sasaki, and he is just over the corporate grind, if you know what I mean. He just absolutely hates his life, basically. Which is so sad. He frequents the supermarket near his job where he grows this huge crush on one of the cashiers there, Yamada. And when he is just roaming around outside after he's purchased his things, he runs into Teyama, who offers him a spot to smoke behind the supermarket. And little does he know, Teyama and Yamada are the same exact person. She puts on this kind of like mask to be Yamada, so he literally cannot tell the difference between the two, even though sometimes it's obvious. He's very dense. He'll talk about how much he like admires Yamada, and Teyama will like give him tips and stuff about his crush and everything, even though she is Yamada. It's so funny, and the chemistry between them is so good. But yeah, I did rate Volume 1 4 stars, and then I rated Volume 2 a little higher at 4.25 stars. One thing about this series is that it's absolutely hilarious. Like, I will be laughing my ass off. It's so good. It's so digestible, and it's just like so fun watching Teyama float between Yamada and Teyama, while simultaneously following Sasaki, who has no idea they're the same person. He genuinely believes they're two different people. I really like this slice of life manga. It really just follows the characters. There's not much of a plot happening, but I still really enjoyed it. Now the next one I will be reading is 5 centimeters per second. This one is a lot bigger than the other two. I'm really excited. I hope I love it. The art in this is much different, but also absolutely beautiful. So I'm just really excited, and I love the art on the front and the back. That's so pretty. But anyway, I will be reading this now, so I will catch you on the flip side when I finish this. gonna cry right now. Okay, this is fine. I'm only this far in, and I saw this was go, and I'm so emotional. Oh my god, my heart is hurting. She did it! I am on the epilogue. I haven't been able to put this down. I am indeed finishing this in one sitting, so let's get to the end of this. What? I don't know where to go from here. Hello. So I finished 5 centimeters per second. I finished this 460 page manga in one sitting, and it was truly one of the most beautiful stories I have ever read. I am gonna give it a 4.5 star. It didn't quite hit the 5-star mark, only because the ending was a little bit too ambiguous for me. I would have loved a little bit more answers, a little bit more of a conclusion. Other than that, this was truly remarkable. The art style in this, it was so stunning, so captivating. I was just so like in awe by the art on these pages. Oh my god. I felt like this story was really thought-provoking in a sense. I feel like it doesn't have the happiest of endings. The boy doesn't get the girl, but it's still truly one of the most beautiful stories I think I've ever read. I have never read manga before, but I am just so in awe by how absolutely captivating this book was. Like, I feel like I have no words. It just like left me thinking about the long-lasting like impacts of very short-lived relationships, and if those stories are just temporary or if they're like finished chapters and you'll never see these people again. I just am so speechless. This was just so beautiful. Who knows, this might go up to a 5-star, but for right now, this is 4.5. I will update you in the editing if I change my rating, but wow, was this book amazing. I have no words. I have no words. I'm just sitting here like staring at my window, just not knowing what to say. So these are the 3 manga I did read in this video, and I am so glad that I did. I didn't rate any of them below 4 stars, which I don't really know how to rate manga as I haven't read any of it before, but for right now, those ratings feel right to me. So I rated the first volume of Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You 4 stars, and then I rated the second volume 4.25 stars, and then as of right now, I'm giving this a 4.5. We did really well. We went from a 4 to a 4.5 star with these, nothing below a 4, which was absolutely amazing. I guess that's it. Thank you for coming to this vlog, and I hope you guys have a very great week. I hope you're reading really great books, and I will see you next week.